Gosh, what a difference. It was absolutely torrential rain earlier, and they were forecast for thunderstorms, so we were due to leave at 6 a.m. The thunderstorms were putting us off. I didn't want to be the only boat out in Poole Bay and off Swanage with thunderstorms pulling through. I didn't want to be a boat at all, whether I was the only one or not. But yeah, it's a nice afternoon. So we were going to leave at 2, but the rain had stopped by 12, and the bosun from the Rough Yacht Club asked if we would kindly vacate the hammerhead. So that's what we did, and we left still with a little bit of rain in the air, and actually had to close the hatches, but I got the autopilot on, so didn't have to hand steer through that weather, and I can obviously see forward from the helm station, from the skipper's captain's chair, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, so we left at 12, and it's a 10-hour passage to Portland. So we'll get there in the dark, but Portland's pretty well lit, and so we'll be able to tie up. We just have to see what the wind does, because we might go a little bit further offshore to avoid lobster pots and crab pots and things, and then come back in. So if the wind shifts a little bit more out of the west, at the moment it's northeast, northeast. Sorry, not northeast, east-northeast. So if it shifts a little bit more out of the west or southwest, west-southwest-ish, then we'll go a bit more offshore. And then we'll do a close reach, but we're motor sailing at the moment, just to make sure we can get out of Hurst okay. Because I don't particularly want to be tacking out of the Solent. That's just no fun at all, and the tide's still coming in slightly. Anyway, yeah, nice afternoon. I came out to get some footage of the offshore powerboat races. Look at this guy. That's a rib. He's not even fast. I saw a guy that was coming back from somewhere else, and I grabbed my phone, and by the time I got out, he was gone. He was gone, but I reckon he's pushing like a few thousand horsepower. I'll see if I can get some more just now. To ride the tide. So that gives us 7.5 knots over ground. We've brought the sail in, the head sail, and just motoring now. You can probably hear the engine on. But yeah, so we are just coming through Hurst Gap there. We're going to head to the Needles, and then the wind is directly out of the west now. Well, at the moment it's directly on our nose, so it will swing due west in about an hour. So we're going to head directly into it offshore, and then when it swings, we'll close reach up to Weymouth. That should be quite nice. We might switch the engine off at that point. Well, this frickin' sucks. We've been underway for exactly 6 hours. Another 4 hours to go. But it's so choppy out here that it's pretty much pointless trying to sail, because we'd be heading. We decided that we were going to just literally motor straight into the wind. But we've now got wind over tide, so we've got 2 knots of current going that way. And then we've got 30, 35 knots of wind. There's probably 30 knots of wind sustained right in our face. So yeah, so that sucks. Sky's frightened, and Ruben couldn't care. He's fairly bulletproof, but no, poor old Sky's frightened. So hopefully we'll calm down once the wind swings a little bit more out of the west. It'll be a bit northwest by 8 p.m. Like just north of west. But yeah, no, it's pretty shitty out here. Ugh. This might give you an idea. Boats bashing. Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, that's not working. Maybe that'll work. Rope swings in the way, or sun shining in my eyes. These are the days that make you wonder whether it's worth it. But poor old Sky. Hey Sky. Pretty much all I can do to calm her down is come sit with her. Poor girl. 10 hours of this shit on the boat. Position now where we can head due west. So I'm hoping if we go closer to land, then things will calm down a little bit. I wouldn't hold my breath. Gosh, this boat is being rocked and we took a big slam just now. But poor old Sky is still struggling. I was hoping for a calmer day to do this crossing. But c'est la vie, right? Hopefully it'll be nice weather this week. Well, the forecast is okay. Gosh, I gotta tell you, yesterday was no fun at all. So we managed to get in last night at about actually on the stroke of midnight we got in. But it was really rough. Yesterday was one of those days. Actually, yesterday was probably the most uncomfortable I've ever been on a sailboat. The delivery, when we actually bought John Seagull and took her around from Aberystwyth to Portishead, that was super rough. There were 9 of us on board and 7 of us got seasick. The only 2 people that didn't was Ruben and a guy from the RNLI, Simon. But yesterday was rough. Even Ruben was feeling seasick. Neither of us was sick, but Ruben also said that it was queasy. He even texted his mother and said that was hell. Which is a testament to how tricky it is. But yeah, no, we're all tied up. Yeah, so the plan for this week is we're going to head over back to Southampton with the train, grab the van. Ruben's desperate to get his laptop, so we're going to quickly swing by Portishead. Quickly, it's a 2-hour detour. But we're going to head to Portishead and then pop back, and then we'll be here for the week. So we'll be pretty much paddleboarding and dinghy sailing and stuff, kayaking. I think I'm going to try and get some kite surfing lessons. But yeah, I need to pop back to Portishead to get my harness as well, because I got my board and kite, which I've never used. I've had it for 7 years and I've never used it. But yeah, so windsurfing stuff, all that stuff's in the van. So that's what we're going to do, and then we've got some people coming down on Wednesday and Thursday, and then someone else, maybe 2, 3 on Friday, and then we'll be aiming to head back to Southampton on Sunday, or in time to get back to Southampton on Sunday, and then we'll drive up to Portishead Monday morning. So that's us. If you fancy coming down sailing, we'll be in Portland for the week. And like, follow, subscribe, support us on Patreon, Ko-fi, PayPal me, whatever, if you want to contribute to sailing Sibongile and the work that we do. But yeah, hope to see you on the water.